Alright, I've been gone away from my precious computer for 10-ish days. Just got back, got everything unpacked, did the things and the stuff, went shopping, blah blah. Alright, we're going to talk to both Manago and Mefred and pick up these story quests. A friend of a friend in need. Cutscene. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I had bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Nod. It's all good, yo. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 to 2 men at most, so we can make it to the ball swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this, says Alice. General Aldine commands the forces at Castromorians. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Alright, next one from Mefred, a familiar face forgotten. I can't type things. Believe it or not, I haven't had to type much on my vacation. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Of course I remember you, or, well, you see. I don't remember him. Sorry. Sorry, bud. No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There's no need to apologize. But know that down in Quarrymill we didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundabald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Ul'dah for work. But, as you can see, I chose to come back to Girabania and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Algana. Algana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you, says Lise. Oh, that's right. You're from Algana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. This is pretty much just like when you enter... I already forgot all the names of every place. Basically, the Dragon Town. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't remember anything. Foundation. It's still my freaking home point. But Foundation is within... Not Idleshire. That's kind of one of the most recent we've been to. Anywho. I'm going to mess around a tiny bit here with my microphone because it's on Yeti, I'm pretty sure. Because I lost the option to choose my headset mic and it's still not an option. So we're going to keep Yeti, I guess. That's fucking strange. I don't know what happened to my headset mic. It's, as far as I know, still working. Fucking weird, man. Alright. Speak with Mefred here. Cutscene again, with Lise standing by. There's like a barricade going down this man-made tunnel. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Algana. Clear the barricade if you would, Mefred says to a guard. Aye, aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment, says Gillo, a spear-wielding guard. There are more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Right. Shite. You know what, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this one. Wait, shit. Oh, cutscene. If you played Final Fantasy XI, this reminds me of Gustaberg.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
There's a couple really big Imperial-looking structures, tall spires, and fortified walls and stuff. And then there's a stone kind of ruins area. Really nice stonework, buildings, walls. Less for defense than it is to look good, I would say, probably. And the stone shimmers as we walk out of it, because this is still hidden, as far as I remember. With a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east, keep watch for patrols as we move. Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll see when I decide to... I don't know. Just like with the... God, what's that place called, man? Just a second. I'm tired of not remembering. Mordana, Korthus, found Ishgard. God, I knew it was an I name. I kept thinking Idleshire like an idiot. I'm an Idleshire idiot. Some big old birds, some wind sprites. But yeah, there are trees, but they're not like beautifully leaved or flowered. Kind of sparse in the leaf department. At the very top of some branches. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. I'm a mercy. Algon is due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. For the most part, though, there actually are a lot of areas of wildflowers, purple wildflowers, just kind of growing, not like densely, but also not so spread out. Like, you're not walking through an endless field of only purple. There's a lot of purple flowers here and there. But for the most part, it seems kind of like a desert or like a barren, rocky, dirty kind of road, hills all over. That was what South and North Gusterberg were known for in Final Fantasy XI. You'd have to do a lot of things on a bunch of different hills. Some tombs you had to explore. Alright, here's Mefred. There's a little town. A little outpost, maybe. Wooden gate. Not much of a defense at all, really. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Algana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be. Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Lise? Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the Wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Algana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I know it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact that he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there's still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Yeah, let's fight those brave men and women. Bam, bam, bam. In the face. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep going. The Prodigal Daughter. What are we doing? So we're doing this set. Oh shit, missed it. Fuck. He said something like, okay, let's go in and talk to the Elder. Or something like that. Fucking sorry. You can read it. I left it up long enough while I was typing like an idiot. We'll talk to the Jacobo Keep. It's been a while. Sorry, I forgot that I should or shouldn't click at certain times. Aether right in the butt. Black Dragon. Alright, this is Rhalgr. Cutscene. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Algana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, your comrades of Mefred, I see. I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. Older, white-haired gentleman. The griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. Not wrong, I guess. The griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our God, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefred. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that, says Lise. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. She shakes her head. No, you don't, because it's my village too. My home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext, and I'm here to take back my homeland. By Rhalgr, the last time I saw you I didn't even know if you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Algana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. She walks off. We follow. Bye, Ragnfried. I'm so sorry. Little bit outside the town. There's a little meeting of the minds here. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfried might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly. See what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Alright. Item level 255 feet. That could be physical only. So I can do Paladin or Dragoon. Let me see if either of them needs it. Paladin, 255 feet. I'm good on Paladin. I think Dragoon probably needs it. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah. The Lagoon. The fabric of our lives. Does that know what that is? Those clash so much with my Black Dragoon. Elephant, but whatever. Alright. Back to Red Mage. Actually, probably should have got the experience points on Red Mage, but I can stay with the Dragoon because I'm an idiot. It's all good though. Alright, that's going to be the end of this. No. Fuck that. It's not. I do so wish that I had made whatever that hidden valley is my home. Rhalgr's Reach, sorry. Oh, it's like a giant freaking grasshopper. Cool. Chapuli. I think they had those monsters in FF11. I don't remember fighting them a lot. I think they mostly were a thing in God, what were those lands called where you were running around? Flutini or Fluterini, little butterfly. Oh, the butterfly's hanging out in the purple flower field. That makes sense. But not Sky. It was like it was basically. God. It was where the darkness was like your big threat. It was that expansion, which might have been the last expansion that I remember coming out officially. But anywho, they would have a tendency to swarm sometimes. Can I get up here? Come on, please. Please don't make me go around. It'd be so lame. You'd be so lame for making me go around. I can get up. Wait, I can get up here, right? Get up. I'm so sorry I have to watch this. You don't have to. You can skip ahead. Okay. Damn it. Fuck you, then. I can't get up here either, right? Yeah, that's even less of a fucking possibility. Oh, boo. God, whatever. Anyway, let's go to the main Aetheryte. We're gonna make it our home point. We're just gonna do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Set us home, right? Not set us free. Okay. And then we're actually going to continue with the other side thingy that should get us to another town. Not side, it's still story, but it's like, you know, the road, the forked road choice thingy. And I believe this is where we came in the first time, so Minago's going to lead us back kind of where we came a bit. Got everything you need? Good. Let us be off. So this is the continuation of A Friend of a Friend in Need. We are going, in fact, back more or less the way we came. But not too far. I think we're probably going to go north. I don't actually know. Oh, that's like a kind of beefy, armored-looking stone golem. Like the stone looks carved in pretty beautiful ways, honestly. Dust Dara is what they're called. And there's some big old, like, big-bodied, thin-limbed spiders. Spinnerets. Kind of like Black Widow kind of shape. And I go, quiet, hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't see a thing, Alice says. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern, divided into 2, no, 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it, then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Mercy's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get in position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. No, any questions? No? Then good luck. Okay. I have been voluntold. I was gonna say this big old bird's gonna attack for show. There's another big old bird kind of in my area of destination, but we'll see if I can ignore it. Alright, destination point. Surveying. 3, 2, 1, go. You got 1 soldier with a sword and board, and then a big old mech. Likes to cast a line attack. Little biatch. Ain't no thing. Oops. That was quick and easy. Alright, and we're off. Gonna aggro the lesser Gagna Jiggle, like a big old kind of vulture looking rock bird. No, vulture. Big old vulture looking bird. Some more of those green, gigantic, like thorax bodied spiders with spindly legs. There's some more greenery here. Some nice trees with more greenery than the last zone we were in. Nago. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I'd need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Alright, this is mage stuff. So, well, actually, that could be paladin. Oh, paladin or dragoon again, okay. So body, probably dragoon. Let's just make sure. Yeah, but switch back to red mage for the experience points, please. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Dragoon, por favor. Switch to dragoon. Add it. Oh, it's like a high steel scale mail of maiming, and it has like a cloak, right? Yeah, I don't actually have a back piece. The body piece has a cloak sewn into it. That's kind of sad they don't have a cloak section, but whatever. Is what it is. Reassign. Good. 251. Nicely done. Monago. Signed, sealed, to be delivered. Signed, sealed, to be delivered. Right, before we've rested long enough, we should resume... Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Right. Right, you bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Hey, hey, you bloody well right. Jazz Wolf. My paladin gear is mostly entirely at 270, because I figured as a tank I'd want to have the best I can to mitigate as much damage as possible, so my groups don't hate me. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. Oh, so we've ditched the Imperial. Okay. You said the forces of Castromorians were under the command of Flame General Rabban Aldin, did you not? By Rhalgr, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Sorry that her accent keeps changing under my direction. I suck so much at things. Yeah, I can't go up that. That's, yeah, no fucking way. What is this thing? Just one mossling? No, they're okay. Yeah, multiple. No gracias. Every once in a while you come across, well, not every once in a while, like kind of often you come across what looks like kind of a rusted and or petrified old Imperial mechs, but smaller, like maybe earlier versions. Hey, Rabban. Cutscene. Please talk so I don't have to. Sounds like maybe. Are the footstep sounds? Please?
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General.
That was quick.
Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
Damn it. Speak more so I can take a drink.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General.
I think that was his way of saying at ease.
On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Fades to black as he reads it, I'm assuming.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Everyone's like lost in thought.
I will not lie to them. This is war,
Including
and
Pippin.
lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
Hold on just a second, actually. Let me move audio. Yeah, I want that higher, just in case that makes any difference.
I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Yeah, Pippin. He smiles. Love Pippin. Was hoping he would actually do some stuff. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum... Oh god. Velodina. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field-tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all! More Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we didn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying the future deployment. And we should carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance. They will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to the war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew that they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing the prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Take them from behind is kind of a... Anyway, simple indeed and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support this plan. It's hard. Pippin and Monago, I've made them so close to each other in tonality, and Monago's kind of supposed to be Irish, but I'm not doing a good job of it. Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. Pippin. I might have to say their fucking name before or after every. Let's say, and we for our part will be fighting with the Alliance. Yes, I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. All right, we've got white mage or red mage. 255 body. Unfortunately, I have to decline. 255 body. I've got 250 on red mage and 240 on white mage. So white mage it is. But I gotta skip through this. Lo siento. I was in Argentina and Uruguay in total for 9 days. So if I slip into some Spanish, poor Spanish, because it's me, here and there, please pardon me. Alright. White mage gets a tiny bit of a boost. Oh, and it's less clothing. Of course, why wouldn't it be? It only bumps my item level by 1, but, or like, you know, total kind of combined. Anyway. Look kind of more primal now, too. It's weird. Alright, red mage. Rabon. Best served with cold steel. Is that... Okay, that's the end of this video. I have done the 2 story quest, like forks coming out of Rhalgr's Reach. I remembered. Cool. And basically got to the point where... Oh, shit. There's more than one, isn't there? What else is there here? What's this shit? Wait, is this... Oh, that's probably just like a whatever quest. We'll see in a second here. Magiteknical Failure. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this while we're on it. Magiteknical Failure. Because it gives me an ether current, so let's do it. Loezkirz. 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 Mercy Valkyrie of the Twin Adders, just the woman I wanted to see. We have misplaced a number of Garlean drones taken from Baelsar's wall. And by misplaced, I mean the damn things sprang to life and stormed out of the base. They need to be dealt with before any civilians come to harm. Being familiar with Magitech as you are, I can think of no one better to assist us. If you would be willing to help, go and speak with Lieutenant G''NIBNPHA Ginibnipa. She is overseeing the initiative to terminate the drones. Let's fucking do it, bud. That's the story continuation. Is there anything else? That's another... whatevs. Gnimdapa. What's up, babe? Mikot, obviously. Ah, Mercy Valkyr, your assistance is greatly appreciated. The drones were not in our possession for very long, but a cursory inspection showed they are made with a heretofore unknown metal alloy. Blah. They are all but impervious to traditional firearms, which is why we commissioned Garland Ironworks to fashion a weapon capable of penetrating their armor. It has since been fitted to a suit of Magitech armor, which I would ask you to pilot. If I am not mistaken, this would not be the first time you've piloted one of these suits. It would take you no time, then, to familiarize yourself with the controls. Now, the drones were last sighted due east of here and to the north along the Velodina River. I fear recapturing them is out of the question, so do whatever you deem necessary to stop them. Oh, and you are all of a sudden in a mech. Cool. Let's go mech things up, bud. That is a straight line pulse. This is a targeted ground thing that do not share recast timer. Okay. Come on, people now. Smile on my brother. Everybody get the same. We've got a destination point here, which is stand in. Really? The pulse only does one target? That can't be right. Oh, okay, it does too, but unfortunately, like what's it called? Altitude matters. So it could have hit both of them, but I think it... Where am I going after this? Oh, further north? Wait. Yeah, I am. Alright, so we're just kind of skirting the east side of a cliff face that's kind of rounding going north. We found a new location where we gotta kill some more shit. Purple things surrounding a tree. Being a little bit disappointed by this beam. It's not as it doesn't make sense. It's not hitting what I think it should hit. It does more damage than the circular thing though. If it hits, obviously. Alright. I could just jump off this and yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 100 just to teleport straight back to here. Castrum Oriens. Lois Kurz. Welcome back. I take it the drones have been disposed of, then. Excellent work. We were quite fortunate for your presence. Save for Lieutenant Gnibbenpa, none of my men can even activate a suit of magic armor, let alone pilot one in combat. I only pray that that isn't to our detriment in the future. There's still plenty more of those drones out there along Baelsar's wall. If any more of them should suddenly stir. At any rate, we will continue working with Garland Ironworks so that should such a day come, we will be ready. Magiteknical Failure is complete. This video is finally now complete. And I'll see you guys next time for the follow-up of one of the storylines. Probably the one I'm right next to, honestly, because it's right here, so why not?